Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. Today we have a little bit of a different off-season type of video to talk about, but I do have some talking points and stuff that I wanted to go over for this. This is the fact that there was this popular Reddit post today, and really it's all over Reddit and Twitter and YouTube and everything, that T1 and BTS had a little collab. We're talking about the esports organization T1, and we're talking about the K-pop musical group BTS, and they had this little collaboration where they're playing a bunch of different games together. Apparently they did like singing games and stuff, but then they also played League of Legends with FAKER for a little bit. Here's actually some clips and stuff of them, like obviously you can see here's FAKER and here's some members of BTS and everything actually playing League of Legends together, which is absolutely crazy. One, that's going to be super good for the game of League of Legends, getting it out to so many people, because BTS has some of the most insane reach in just the entire world as far as fan base, internationally, in Korea, but also in the States and just all around the world. They have absolutely massive reach. But I also think that doing things like this is just such great moves for the T1 organization. Obviously, the T1 organization is absolutely massive in Korea. You know, they're the former SKT T1 organization that has just, they've won world championships. They've been so popular. They've been dominant in Korea. They have just so many fans and make so much money. But then they're also continuing to build up their brand and everything all over the world. Obviously, we know that not too long ago they had the signing of Tyler 1. T1 was a huge thing, and that's going to bring them much more exposure and popularity and everything in the West. They're also making really big moves in like Valorant, even with the signing of Brax. He's a very, very popular first-person shooter player. They have a pretty decent Valorant team. I think T1 is making a ton of great marketing moves, a ton of great business moves, a ton of great decisions, and I think that's really good, obviously for them as far as financials and growing their brand and making more money and all that stuff. But the more good owners and organizations and teams and marketing geniuses and business people we have in the scene, the more just money is going to be made, and the more legit esports in general are going to be, but the more long-term value is going to be in all these things. Like, this is so good for League of Legends, so good for esports. Again, more eyes, more money, all that stuff is always going to be great. So I love that they did this collaboration. Definitely go check it out if you're interested in watching this. It's in Korean. I think you can do, I don't know if you can get, yeah, you can get English subtitles on it, which is actually really, really nice. So you can watch like this 40-minute video they have together. There's also this picture of them all together, which I think is just awesome, as you can see FAKER with the group and all the K-pop stars and everything. But yeah, it's going to be so good for the BTS fans to reach a new audience. It's going to be so good for the League of Legends people and just for the T1 brand in general to get more of their stuff out there. Because FAKER's like a huge superstar in Korea and obviously all around the world, but in Korea, he's a big name. So this is a absolutely monstrous collaboration between a huge organization, a huge star, and a bunch of huge stars in the K-pop world and in the music industry. So I thought this was really cool. I thought this was a great idea. And I know a lot of people are going to be hyped up and a lot of people are going to be talking about it. So I wanted to make this video getting kind of some of my thoughts and opinions out there. And for some of you guys, if you want to check it out, just so you know that this now exists, FAKER and BTS collab is out there. They played League of Legends. They played some other games. They hung out. They talked. A lot of cool moments. And I think it's good. It is a good thing. And it's going to be great for the scene. And I hope more organizations continue to do these esports and mainstream media collaborations. It's just good for everybody. It's good for your brand. It's good for the games. It's good for just the industry in general. So I support this. I love what T1's doing. I love their signing of Tyler 1. I love these collaborations. And I think the organization is doing a lot of great things. And I think there's a bright future ahead for T1. If you're a T1 fan, there's a lot of reasons to be excited. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. What do you think about the T1 BTS collaboration? Is this something you guys were hyped up before? Is this something you don't care about at all? Do you not like T1? Are you big T1 fans? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to update on all my latest content. Check out our $25 Christmas RP giveaway. It's going to be the first link in the description below if you're interested in that. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.